Hey guys, this is Joy from ECF again. I want to show you a quick tip on how to tape your hands so you don't rip them. So usually the regions that we rip on our hands are right here, so the junctions of the fingers on the palms. So the palms and the palms of the feet are really the hardest skin on the body, so it forms like several deep layers of really hard skin, and so when we do continuous friction movements it can rip. So what I'm going to use is sports tape, and then I'm also going to show you these wraps from Whatnot and how they work. So first thing you want to do is to rip a first sheet of tape that's about as long as your palm and then a little more. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. I do it with my teeth. You can use a scissor. And then once you have your strip, I'm just going to take this out a little bit. You're going to make a little indentation at the end because that's what's going to go behind your finger. Alright, and so now for the placement, we're going to take this right here. I'm going to place this at the finger and then double back behind the finger. So this is what it looks like behind your hand, and then take this over the palm nice and tight. And then you're going to repeat on the others. So I already pre-cut my tape, so I'm just going to rip it and place it. So finger number 2. And this is going to create, like the more layers you put, it's also going to create a nice even distribution. It's going to create like an optimal placement and optimal coverage right here on your key areas. And then third one. Let's open this a little more. Alright, so as you can see, you have really good coverage all of a sudden on your palms. This is held here, and you've got a little bit of you have little ends here. You could even like over tape the ends, but usually this is enough. Also the coverage right here. I usually don't put the fourth finger and the pinky finger. I usually don't put anything here because I don't have that many calluses, but if you had something really strong here, you could also put a fourth band. And then to top it all up, you're going to put one big band around the wrist to hold this all. You could have a little larger ends than I do right now, so something that comes a little more down, but this is basically going to prevent it. And even if I put it nice here at the junction of the wrist, it's going to prevent it from coming off. Not too tight so you're not constricting your wrist, but it also acts a little bit as a wrist wrap, so it's not a bad thing. And there you go. Here's my setup. Nice and clean. I can make this a little tighter, a little looser, so if I see that on the other hand, my hand is my skin is very pinched, I can actually flex my wrist to place this second tape. And there we go. So this is your do-it-yourself with your sports tape. I buy this at my climbing gym, but you can buy it anywhere. And then I'm going to show you these wraps. These are wraps from Whatnot that I've been using. Very practical, apart the days where I forget them. So the way they work is that you cut these to your size. So you get your fingers in there, and then there's a little bit of a Velcro here, so you can attach it. And there you go. So this is my double coverage. This works really well, plus you don't then have to deal with all the tape. I mean, if you have a workout that you really want to make sure you crush, the tape works just fine. And otherwise, if you just want to be able to take something off at the end and not waste so much tape, this is great. So good luck with 14-2.